This story is called I Saw Mommy in a Lycra Suit. I do not know what was in her coffee that day, but when Mama came home, it was as if she'd been released. We were never sure of what happened, but it was an unnatural phenomenon if we do say so ourselves. Mama was giddy and precocious. It was as if she'd found Jesus and Prozac at the same time. Either way, Mama was born again. As she clutched her bag tightly and tucked it secretly in her arms, she headed up the stairs, uttering under her breath, "Here goes nothing." We didn't exactly know what she meant, but some say it was an act of God. We only knew one thing. Mama had gone shopping, and more would be revealed. The next morning, when she got up, her secret wasn't safe from us any longer. We could not believe our eyes. Mama had a new bounce in her waddle, but she was delicately put, lumpy all over, just as lumpy as the scrambled eggs and ham she was preparing. There she was in the Lycra suit, purple from head to toe, except for one red band around her forehead. Mama wasn't looking purple in a good way like a grape. No, she resembled a shriveled-up prune like no one likes to eat. There were folds and wrinkles underneath that we had never laid eyes on before. Seeing Mama paid no mind to those, but we were plumb speechless. Many parts of her body were jiggling along with the beaters as she mixed the ham and eggs. It's a miracle we kept her snickering under control. We wanted to laugh out loud and tell Mama there was enough pork in the room already on account of the fact that she looked like a stuffed fat old pig. But Mama didn't even seem embarrassed in that Lycra suit, even though her breasts were as soggy as cereal in a bowl full of milk left out too long. She went right on serving up our meal without a trace of pink in her cheeks. It wasn't until the blessing that we got in on her revelation. Dear Lord, thank you for my aerobic and yoga class that I'm about to go to. Amen. We never once laughed out loud. We were afraid of getting the spoon on our behind, while Mama was about to make a public spectacle of herself. We didn't dare make eye contact with her before she left. We kept our mouths closed and our eyes on the floor, and off she went. Something must have happened at the club that night, because when Mama returned, she had a different demeanor altogether. She was flushed and moved very self-consciously across the floor, letting out a few moans and groans as she went along. Her head was hung low, but we watched her slithering determinedly up the stairs as if she was on another new mission altogether. To our surprise, Mama came back down in a pair of sweats and walked boldly to the trash can to throw her Lycra suit away. "A woman's purgatory is to change your mind," she said under her breath as she uttered one last prayer for the evening. "Dear Lord, thank you for my couch and for this box of chocolates." And as she took a bite, she lived comfortably unashamed ever after. I Saw Mommy in a Lycra Suit sung the tune of I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. I saw Mommy in a Lycra suit going to her health club late last night. I thought her suit might rip, trying to stretch across her hip. I hope those lumps stay safely clumped inside her on this trip. Then I saw Mommy wiggle on her mat, giggling as she's jiggling both her thighs. And as she sweated quite profuse, she hollered, "Hell, what's the use?" What a laugh that Mommy went that night. I saw Mommy in a yoga class, wondering why she looked like no one there. She never should have went, or refunded what she spent. She huffed and puffed and moaned and groaned most every time she bent. Then I saw Mommy lay down on her mat. Never did she lift her legs again. And by the way, when she got home, I watched as she sat alone, eating chocolates in her sweats that night.